What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrudley here, and today, well, the Scrud Munch has something special for you. And there I am up in the corner there, so this is going to be my first time showing live footage of me playing. Just come back over and recorded this voiceover, just to have a bit more voice quality. And guys, we're taking on the first area, the tutorial of the game today, and we're going to be doing it blindfolded. So this is going to be tough. Well, I know it's tough. I've done it, and it really is insane. So here we go. We've got Blind Dog coming in, night class as always. It's a good starting, and I think we're going to go Fire Gem. Oh no, go the old the Young White branch, just for the lols, boys. Just for the lols. Now I've already built a Blind Dog default, as you can see. There he is. It's a classic. And that's it. We're going to start. So as you can see now, I'll be putting on the this blindfold here. It's actually a cardigan. Don't tell me missus, guys. She'll be very angry. But as you can see here, I'm having a bit of trouble. I'm just going to make sure we got the intro rolling up. Yep, here we go. And so there it is, guys. I cannot see shite. And I'm just going to be honest. Coming back and watching my footage, it was some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen in terms of gameplay wise. And you'll see straight away, like, so here we go, blind as a dog. Straight away, bunts. Into the walls. So you might as well just skip to the end now, boys, because this is pretty much the whole video. It's classic. I'm scrambling a bit. I have no idea where I am, and that's pretty much the entirety of this run. Oh man. So it's a bit tricky, because in my mind I'm probably like, you know, you're trying to picture, okay, where would I be? And there's just little crags and crannies of the map that you just don't realise are there until you watch the footage back. You're like, oh yeah, I suppose I could get caught in those graves there. I could do that. And it's just funny, because in my mind I had painted out just this like almost cartoon-like pathway. And I have no idea where the frig I am already. And so, boys, it's a classic already. I love how, you know, straight away we went down into the depths, and we're already struggling. That's a classic. That's the Scrud Munch for you. Struggling, and then I eventually get there, I suppose. So here I am, just trying to dark sign back to the start. So that's good technique for this kind of blindfold run. If you kind of get lost for a bit of a while, it's good to just dark sign. You can do it at any time. Just dark sign back to where you were starting. And here I go. Giving the all good. I'm giving the thumbs up. Fucking loser, mate. He has no idea what's in store for him yet. But yeah, so the dark sign, I'll be using that a lot. Just because when you lose your bearings, man, it's always good just to start over. And so here we go. So yeah, guys. So also I'm pick up audio cues as well. So if I hear water, I'm like, oh, alright, okay. And obviously I've just KO'd that guy, so you know, you start to kind of feel like you know where you are. But then you just get turned around, and see, here I am, already stuck in a wall. Oh boys, this is a classic. But stick around to the end, because it does, we get there. We eventually get there. And it's very cool. Some of my favourite footage of the game, just because of how dumb it looks. And so I just, yeah, literally I was caught on that rock for about a good 20 minutes. I'm not even joking there, boys. See, so here we are, just dark signed in again. and just I can't seem to get on a straight path. Like, I feel like I'm walking straight, but you kind of, you start to, I always find I start to veer to the right, and you know what I mean. And look at this stuff, I'm just stuck. So yeah, guys, I don't know if this is going to become a series. I was kind of thinking to myself, like, well, I kind of don't want to do the rest of the game because of just how bullshit of a challenge that is. It is almost impossible. And I'm just thinking of bosses like Cursed Rotted Greatwood, like those kind of bosses, Woolnir, where you've got to hit certain areas. Oh, they're just going to be a pain in the ass. And I just doubt I could ever get to them. But what do you guys reckon? Would you like to see this become a series? Already, man. And look, here we go. I'm going the wrong way. And I remember thinking, I'm like, alright, I should be pretty close to the bonfire. In my mind, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm on the right track here. And then suddenly I just get blitzed by this fucking lizard. Jesus Christ, boys. Still got no idea what's going on. And here it is. This is the moment I realise I've hit the lizard. And I have no idea what the fuck, how that even happened. Because in my mind I was at the bonfire. I'm trying to press A, trying to find the bonfire. And then suddenly I'm fighting the bloody crystal lizard. Now, I just remember that was the funniest moment, man. I'm just, as you can see, I'm cacking it. I'm cacking Dax. Oh, it's an absolute classic. Oh, boys. But that's what it's all about. The blindfold run. We're off to a good start, aren't we? Yeah, so guys, as I said, I don't know, do you want this to become a series? I feel like it's impossible. It is one of those challenges where you get to the point where you're like, it's too much of a challenge now at this point, and it's somewhere between fantasy as opposed to being an actual challenge, because I just don't think it's possible, man. You'd have to know the game so well, but even then, because I know the game really well, you know, and even then, it's just, because in your mind you feel like you're somewhere else, and it's very hard. It is very hard to get back on track. But I'll tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what. If we get a bit of a track, if you guys want to see more, I'll do some more of this blindfold challenge. And who knows? Maybe we will beat the game. It's not gonna happen, man. There's no fucking way we're going to beat the game. Already it's taken... We can't even get to the first bonfire. So here we go. I'm actually making some alright ground here. And it's also tough, like, figuring out which enemy's which. Sometimes I think I'm at the first enemy, and then I think, oh, maybe this is another enemy at another spot, but it's actually that other guy, so, yeah, it gets really confusing. As I'm sure is pretty evident by now, you can kind of get what it's all about. It's pretty obvious that this is going to be a struggle. And I don't really know if this is going to be fun. Is this going to be a fun one to watch? Probably not. Like, it's just a guy running into walls and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know if it's going to be any enjoyable, but oh, and check this out. I had no idea where I was. For fuck's sake, man. So yeah, guys, I hope you're going to enjoy it, because yeah, I don't know, it's just me walking around like a bloody moron. Not much else to it. So anyway, I hope we all get amongst and have a bit of fun. That's what it's all about. I'll tell you what. If this video if we get a bit of traction, let's just say 100 likes. That's not many, is it? I feel like a douchebag asking for it, but how about that? 100 likes, and I'll make the next part. I'll try and do a blindfold and beat Vort. I think that's pretty fair, and I'm quite glad that I just don't think we're going to get to 100 likes. So good to set the bar high, so we don't actually have to do it. And here we are again, stuck in a goddamn wall. What do you reckon, boys? I'm just going to have a beer now. You can tell I don't give a shit anymore. Slanging beers while fucking watching myself run into a wall. Doesn't get much lower than that, guys. So I've also been getting a lot of questions. How's the slop going? The slop run, so if you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel or whatever, so the Slow Walk Pacifist is a run that we've come up with, and it's going good, guys. So can confirm, have beat Princes. The Princes are down, and I've actually had a bit of a go at Soul of Cinder earlier today. He's a bit tough. I can get him to his second phase. I think with a bit of persistence I'll get him. But, you know, I've had a bit of a delay uploading the video on the Twin Princes because I actually lost half my footage, which was really fucking shit. I was just going through my all the footage that I had stored, and somehow I've lost about an hour of footage. It wasn't much, it was just, you know, failures, attempts and stuff like that at the boss. So I was a bit annoyed, so in the meantime I thought, alright, I'll put that aside. I will get it out next. It's going to be the first thing I work on after this. But I just thought, you know, this was a little interesting run that I tried, and I just found the footage really funny. I don't know why, because it's like, I'm like, alright guys, here we go, blindfold challenge, let's do it. And then like within 1 second I'm caught in the wall, and it's just like, you guys are probably all face palming like, oh Jesus, this is going to be a fucking dire. Just like this, guys. I'm already starting to feel it, but young Scrudley up there has no idea what the fuck's gonna happen. I definitely got I got into some depths, some dark places during this one, and I'm kind of I'm excited too, because, you know, obviously the slot run's really cool, and we all get amongst. And here you go, I'm stuck in the same goddamn wall. But I've never actually had the footage of me playing it at the same time too. So that's a bit of a highlight, I suppose, of this one. And I'm kind of keen to see what you guys think. Obviously the Scrud Munch, he's got his banterous crown on right there. He's going for it. Why am I talking about myself in the third person, man? I'm fucking losing, I tell ya. Again, I had no idea where I was. So, guys, as I said, feel free to skip forward 10 minutes, because you probably won't miss much. I'd probably be the first YouTuber to tell people to skip forward my video just because of how boring it is. Here we go. So as what's going through my head, I can hear the water, I hear the enemy, take him down, and in my mind I'm moving forward. I kind of am. I'm kind of up into this fucking tree now. Don't know what that's doing there. And it's kind of interesting, because they're parts of the map you never knew were there until you watch the footage back, and you're like, oh yeah, I suppose there is a bit of a tree there. And, you know, as I said before, I painted this cartoon like kindergarten finger painting of what the map was in my mind, and I just thought I'm at the bonfire now. Nay chance, my man. Again, I'm stuck. So what do you reckon so far, dudes? Bit trash, eh? Bit trash so far. As I said, when I was making it, I'm like, it was really fun to make. I sat down, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm just going to try it. Let's do it. Let's see where I can get to. I'm like, I had a couple of practice runs where I, had my eyes closed or like covered over, and I was like, you know what, yeah, I think it's doable. But then, yeah, at the same time, I was like, are people going to enjoy it? Like, I don't really know. It's not, it's not really high octane stuff, is it? Anyway. So we keep moving. And as I said before, guys, I tend to veer off to the right. And I think that's because in my mind, I forget how much of a left, because the path actually veers to the left a little bit. And I think in my mind, I just wasn't judging that the right way. But here, there's a good pickup here. I noticed that I was in water. And I was like, oh, I think I'm going a bit too far into water. So I think I end up turning around here. Or not. I'm going for it again. Jesus Christ. And again, man, I'm fucking... This crystal lizard, every time I'd be walking and I'm like, am I near the bonfire yet? And then I just hear this fucking crystalline mass coming towards me. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. But here I put up a bit of a fight. Man, that would have been an achievement if I beat him. Imagine that. But alas, no chance. He took me down. My God, he took me down. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the Scrud vision up there in the top right hand corner. It's my first kind of go at that kind of that kind of editing process where you have the gameplay going as well as the person playing the game. So I hope you guys enjoying it, and I hope you guys are loving my dog pillow, by the way. If you can see down there, that little red cushion is a puppy dog with a tie on. So let me know in the comments, you guys dog lovers? Because I definitely am, man. God, the way I said that sounded a bit seedy. No, but legit, guys, I love dogs. Let me know what's your favourite breed? I've got to say Bull Terrier for me. Anyway, here we go. I've actually made a bit of a... Oh, no. Don't worry about that, guys. I actually just got stuck in that corner again. That's another thing too. So I'll try and I'll hit the wall with my sword, and then if I'm like, okay, well, obviously I'm rolling into a wall, I'm going to try changing direction now. So it's kind of, I did a bit of that as well. So it's kind of one of the techniques. And also this archer was a good tell. If I could take damage from him, then I knew that... and how good was that blind dodge, guys? And so there I just killed him. And I remember thinking, oh shit. Okay, this is awesome. I've just killed the guy. And I'm kind of veering to the left. Because I know that there's that left-hand path. And I actually... I turn a bit too much to the left and I get fucking turned around. But at the moment, yeah, I think I'm in front of the bonfire in my mind. But there is no chance. I'm totally lost and I got a dark sign out. And that's just the way it goes, guys. That's the way it bloody goes. Oh, man. So I kind of like this this format. It's good, man. I like a bit more of a kind of an informal, just chatting shit, guys. Just talking whatever comes to mind. I prefer that. I find with the slop run, I've kind of got to. I have to have a bit more of give a bit more insight or something. I don't know. I feel like with the slop run, it's I have to stick to more of a script. Like in my mind, I have an idea where what I'm going to talk about. But this one for me, it was actually pretty good. To just kind of just chat some shit, boys. Get amongst. So right here, I don't even know what happened here. I just killed the archer guy. I would have thought that in my mind, you know, it would have been quite obvious, but watching back, I'm like, no, just run forward, dude. Just fucking run forward. But god damn it. I signed out. I signed out, that's for sure. So guys, I've just, if you've noticed up in the top right, so I found it super hard to breathe, and I was kind of getting a bit of a fucking headache. So I decided to ditch the cardigan, but as you can see, I've got the box over my head, so I can't see. The Banterous Crown, that's the name, guys. That's cannon. That's some Scrudly cannon right there. So yeah, we just got the Banterous Crown over covering our eyes, so we can still not see. And if anyone's questioning whether I can't see, I think the proof's in the fucking pudding with the gameplay, because as you can see, I'm still getting stuck in the walls, and I'm still playing like a goddamn trash bag. So guys, I've signed out, had no idea where he was. So guys, just hang in there. I know it's early days. It's looking like a bit of a lost cause, this blindfold run, but trust me, we actually do make it to Gundyr. So you got to stick around and check it out. It'll be good shit. Oh, for fuck's sake! Bunch of fucking a motorcycle gang just fucking drove past my house. Sorry about that too, guys. So I live right on a busy road, so you've probably heard in a couple of my videos before, you might hear a couple of cars go by. I think, I don't know. It's hard for me to kind of troubleshoot that out because there's such long videos, man. It takes a lot of editing, a lot of you know, a lot of putting pieces in the right spot, because there's such long videos, and sometimes I miss a couple of car noises and things like that. So hopefully you guys don't mind. Surely it's not the biggest deal. It's not the end of the world. You're still going to enjoy the Scrud and get amongst it. I'll tell you what, Scrud, I've got to do something a bit more exciting now though. We're getting 20 minutes in already. There's not much going down. Alright, so let me know in the comments, guys. I think I love a good discussion about what's going to be hard and what's not. It's always my favourite part of Souls, you know, having a chat with other Souls fans about certain aspects of the game. So let me know, what do you think is going to be the hardest boss, or achievable boss? Let's just say achievable boss in this blindfold challenge, because I think obviously there's going to be areas that are going to almost be impossible to defeat blindfolded. Like, for my money, I think, you know, obviously people like Pontiff is going to be hard to even get to him. You know, you got that whole swamp area and all that crap. So, but what do you think is going to be the hardest achievable boss? So I'm talking like Vort, Curse Rotted Greatwood, and maybe even Crystal Sage. I don't imagine I'd get any further than that. Maybe even Abyss Watchers might be possible if I have a high enough DPS, but then, God, then I've got to find Titanite Shard, Blindfolded, which is going to be impossible. So, anyway, I shouldn't talk myself out of it. I've got to commit, guys. I've got to commit. Yeah, what's he doing? Fucking I'm being an absolute fucking menace. That's some classic Scrudly right there, boys. My God. It's pretty dire. It's pretty dire. So guys, I think this was the actual, like, the first time I'd gotten up this area, and this was the most painful fucking thing to watch backwards, because I just missed the bonfire. Oh God, no. It took me so long, and I remember I was like, I had no idea I even got to this part, because I watched back and I was like, wait, hang on. Yeah, so it turns out I got to the bonfire, walked past it, and what I do, fucking fell off the edge. Oh, well, I fell off the edge, and it was absolutely painful stuff to watch back. I remember thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, are you serious? I could have saved myself like an hour's worth of time. But anyway, it's just the way it goes, man. So we're moving back again, and it's quite painful because we actually made a bit of progress that last run. And that kind of what happened. I kind of started to get a bit better at that early part, which is what I hoped to happen. I did hope that, yeah, the first runs are going to be absolute disasters, but then everything after that, I think I start to find, okay, well, if I move the stick this many times, and then I'll count in my head 1, 2, 3, 4, and then move it again, and then you start to get to a bit of ground, and this area though is very tricky because you're trying to listen to where the crossbow's coming from, and I eventually figure it out, and I bloody run past him, and so I'm kind of like, wait, what? Where is this guy? And I remember, I just remember when I killed him, I'd freak out. I go, all right, kind of in my own head, I'd be like, all right, now I got to get myself on track. As you can see, no chance, doesn't happen, and I just start wandering back into those walls again. So yeah, it's tough, guys. It's tough. It's tough not using your eyes, you know. For a game as hard as Dark Souls, you kind of need your eyeballs. But anyway, but what happens here, guys? I get pretty close, I think. Yeah, there we go. Jesus. Oh. And as you can see, I've sunken into my own body, defeated, and just totally fucking demised. Demised? It's not even a word. Alright guys, so we're going in again. Enough messing around at this point. I was pretty over it. And look, straight away, to the left, bounce, into the walls. And boys, you might as well go grab a drink for maybe 2 minutes or something, because I've running in this wall for so long. Oh man, this is pretty dire. When you think about how linear this tutorial area is, compared to some of the open areas later on. So my mind kind of jumps to Farron Keep. Like, that's going to be impossible. But anyway, we're going to try, hopefully. And look, here's the Scrud. He's fucking, what's he doing? Chucking a sharkers out. Has no idea what's coming. Classic. Classic, my mans. Alright, here we go. And the helmet comes down, and along we go. So this was a pretty clean run, but I remember thinking that first enemy, I thought that was the second one, but it was actually the first, and I remember getting a bit confused because I was like, well, how the hell am I so close to the goddamn crossbow, man? But anyway, I kept going, and here we go, boys. We're getting close. We're getting fucking close. If you're ready to see a jubilant Katarina, you will definitely see one very soon. So here we go. Moving up the ridge. So close. And by this point I'm just mashing A. And when I heard this sound I absolutely shat my dax. As you can see up there in the top right. I'm pumped as all fuck. Because we made it to the goddamn bonfire. Yes. Can't this Scrud. Get behind me, boys. Come on. And so here we go. We're up to the kind of the boss walk, I suppose, for Iodix Gundyr. And this one I didn't think was going to be too bad, but it actually turned pretty woeful. Not going to lie, pretty woef. It's pretty trash by the end of it. And look at this. Again, you guys get the general theme. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. And there we go, I just got killed by the trashiest enemy in the game. So there you go, it makes me shit. Here we go. Classic, my man, it's classic. So I hope you guys are enjoying it still. I hope you guys have stuck around because it you know, we'll get to the point where we're fighting the boss. Just got to bear with it. You know, it's obviously a tricky process, man. I have no idea what the fuck's going on half the time. Like there, I dropped down. I have no idea. I'm just fucking fanging my sword around, hoping I kill something. And I think I died on this ledge so many times. I cannot tell you how many times I died on this ledge. And I just had, as you can see, I'm starting to get a bit pissed off. How you doing, boys? I'll tell you what. I remember I was just getting so overwhelmed because the thing is with the box on the head, man, I was finding it so hard to breathe at some points, and I was starting to get really headachy, and I think it was quite late at night too by the time I had tried to do it. And here, as you can see, I'm getting stuck. And I thought I was at the fog gate there because I'm pressing A, and then I heard an item. I'm like, oh Jesus, where the hell am I now? As you can see, I'm dead. That's where I am. But yeah, guys, it was kind of a surreal moment in my life. I'm there with this fucking box on my head, filming myself playing a game where I can't see what's going on. I'm like, at this point, I'm not even playing a game really. At this point, I'm just fucking around. And yeah, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't see, my fucking eyes were going all weird. So I don't recommend it. I really don't want to keep playing, so please don't like this video, guys. If you guys like this video, I swear to God, I'm going to fuck you guys up. So here, I think I kind of realised where I was. Which was good. So here, but I thought I had a normal Estus flask, but I actually had the Ash Estus flask, which was so shit. And again, dropping off that cliff, boys. Oh man. So from my kind of knowledge, I don't think anyone's ever tried a blindfold run before in Dark Souls 3. I know Lobos Jr. I think he tried a Dark Souls 1 a while back, but I think he was kind of, I don't think he ever got to finishing the game. I think he's kind of like me. He didn't want to play it once and you're kind of like, oh fucking hell, that's going to be impossible. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, I know people have done blindfold boss challenges. I've seen a couple videos where people have killed like Pontiff with blindfold, which is amazing. You guys should check that out because it's some of the craziest shit. Like, some people just have that timing down so well, and the audio cues down so well. At that point, it's like, yeah, go outside, but and I think that's where I realised I have Ash Estus equipped, because I'm like, I just drank Estus and I've died, so I swap her over. But guys, yeah, as I said, I can't really talk because I'm playing a game, filming myself playing a game with a box on my head and I can't see. So I don't think I can really talk in terms of get a life and get outside. But seriously, some of the blindfold video boss challenges are crazy. But as I was saying, yeah, I don't think anyone's ever tried a kind of playing through to get to the bosses blindfolded. I think they get to the bosses and then put the blindfold on and beat them. So this is Dark Souls 3 history right now, boys. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where it goes. At the moment, it's going nowhere. It's pretty trash, pretty dog ass, as you'd expect for someone who can't see. Yeah. Honestly, I have no idea where I am right now. It's half the gameplay is me just like, where the fuck am I? I know I just dropped down, so I have to be near the fog gate now, and I'm probably mashing A, thinking, come on, let me in. Ah, poor fella. Oh, and there we go, the crossbow man. I thought I was near him, but actually, no. It's that fucking ledge again, and as you can see, oh, it's getting to me, boys. As you can see, I am clearly losing it. Clearly losing my mind, but we all knew that. That's what the slop run does to you. So guys, technically this isn't a blindfold run. I know it is a blindfold, quotation marks. You can't see me, but I'm doing the little finger thing. What should we call it? I think we've got a name for our slop. Maybe we should call it box run, or yeah, box run, I suppose. God, that wasn't very creative. And again, that fucking ledge, I tell you guys, it killed me so many times. And as you can see, I'm really regretting life right now. I'm rock bottom. This is definite rock bottom. But get amongst, guys. Come on, you got to cheer me on here. This is a fucking momentous challenge, and we're making ground. You know I love a good bonfire. We reached the bonfire, so it's going good. It's going good, guys. You know I love it. And look at me, I'm swinging around. I have no idea. I have no idea what's doozing. And again, we're gonna... You guessed it. The ledge. It's kind of cool watching, because obviously I watch back the gameplay footage, and I'm like, oh man, Scruds. But I'm also watching back my footage of me playing the game, and I become more and more unhinged as we play. I start talking shit to the camera. I just start doing the craziest shit. So stay tuned, guys, because it gets worse. The Scrud Munch gets fucking... He gets to some low depths that you would not expect. And here we go. And again, guys. Oh, it's so painful to watch. And there he is. The fucking Scrud. Absolute had it. I've absolute had it. I tell you. I'm already over this run. Just watching me play it back makes me think, for my future self, I should never do this to myself, man. It's kind of weird. I'm watching my past self, and that's telling my future self to never do this run ever again. You can just see it in the eyes, man. I'm gone. I'm defeated. I'm soulless. There's nothing left. I'm a husk. Oh, and here we go, guys. We're actually... And so that hitbox was actually misleading, because I remember I struck forward and I also hit the guy, so, you know, the hitbox of my sword kind of threw me off a little bit, I remember. And so here I remember I killed that guy and I thought, alright, well I must be heading straight into Iodex. Again, guys. Again. That's not happening. Bit of an oversight, perhaps. You know, I didn't really think of it at the time, but I think a good way maybe could be to lock on to enemies, and that way, you know, all I've got to do is press the forward stick, and no matter what, you know, I'll be heading in a determined direction. So I think if I'm going to continue doing this run, I'm going to have to definitely utilize the lock-on mechanic a bit more. Fucking hell, listen to me go. I'm trying to talk myself into it. I really don't want to do it again. Boys, please don't try and convince me to do it again. But hey, I said it. If we get 100 likes, I'll do Vort. I promise you that, on my word, as a Scrid, as a Scrud, and as a dog. I promise you that if we get 100 likes on this video, I will attempt Vort of the Boreal Valley and the High Wall of Lothric without using my eyeballs. Fuck. What am I saying? I should probably edit this bit out, but no, I'm not going to be a coward. We're going to do it, guys. Come on. Oh, critical hit. Fucking rocked him to his core. Nice plunging attack. That was also a good tell for where I am. If I hit that plunging attack, then I know, okay, I've got to keep moving forward. But as I said, you know, I've said it a couple times now, you build kind of almost the cartoon version of the level in your mind, and you forget about certain little kind of geographical anomalies within the level. You kind of forget that there's little crannies and stuff that you get stuck on. But guys, look where we are. Look where we fucking are. And I kind of had a suspicion because I heard the water. So at this point I thought I was face to face with Gundyr, but I'm definitely not. But once I get that sword out, it won't matter. And so I remember thinking, alright, well I've got to find the water, because I know there's water surrounding him. So I kind of need to walk around a bit until I hear the water, and then I know I'm getting close. And I know it's very frustrating to watch too, because I know you guys are probably watching going, dude, just roll this way or go this way, and oh, and look at that. He's fucking done it. And I remember I was cheering, I was like, oh yes, here we go. So this is it, guys. We've reached Gundyr. I can barely fucking believe it watching back, because just how pathetic I was at it. As you can see, blind dog, he's getting his ass handed to him. He has no idea what's going on. He's swinging around. He hasn't even got his shield out. And Gundyr's just taking him out. And he's fucking, oh man, it's so hard because I thought I had my shield out this whole time, but I actually had fists out. As you can see, I've kind of had it. At this point, because I was hoping I'd get in there, just swing, 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 block, swing, swing, block, and just take him out. But that was not the case, as you guys can probably tell by the length of this video. That was definitely not the case. Oh, Jesus. So what do you reckon, guys? I think it's pretty canon that I was driven mad by the fucking slot run, and so now I'm trying to do it blindfolded. It sounds about right, I tell you. And here I'm like, well, another plunge attack. Where the fuck am I? Oh yeah, that's right. My fucking favourite cliff again. What am I doing? I'm talking some absolute shit. No idea what I'm saying. Yeah, I never really realised, watching this game play back, man, like the level is so intricate. There's so many little crannies and stuff around the paths, like little gravestones that you get stuck on and everything like that. So definitely playing this run, you kind of watching it back, you get to realise, man, oh shit, there's actually a lot of stuff going on in this level, in this area of the game. It's kind of cool. You get to appreciate it on another level. But that being said, guys, do not try this at home. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. I'm trying to sell my video, but I know I'm trying to sell it to you. It's like, yeah, man, Scrudley here, sick video, boys, yeah. But just don't try it. It's fucked up. It's giving me a bit of pain, physical pain, just watching this back again, man. Anyway, as you can see, I've got no idea what's going on. But that's a big tell. When I drop and hit the enemy, I know exactly where I am at that point. Well, I'm supposed to know exactly where I am, but as you can see, I'm fucking running straight into the wall. We have to come up for a term with that where you're running straight into the wall. So guys, take to the comments, what's the term for running straight into the wall while playing as a blind dog? We've got to come up with it for use in future videos. So guys, just got to reach that goddamn fog gate. It's so frustrating. I wish I could just fucking move myself to the left, but I can't. Can he do it? And off I go. Oh man, I'm actually so tormented at this point, man. So we just, man, we just got to keep trying. We just got to keep trying. Scrudley, me, boys. I fucking persistent. If anything, persistent. If anything, I might not be the greatest fucking parrier. Everyone tells me, dude, why didn't you parry? Go fuck yourself, boys. That's why. R2's all day, baby. But at least I got a persistent attitude when it comes to it. And that's all you need, really, for a bloody Souls run. Honestly, you do. Obviously, you need a little bit of skill, but I think persistence is the key. Once, oh, fucking hell. That ledge, dudes. That ledge. I'm so fucking defeated at this point. I think it was like 2 AM at this point, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I just want to go to fucking bed. But I can't. I'm not going to stop until it's done. I will not stop until it's done. As you can see, I'm starting to fucking lose it. Well and truly. Doing some sick dodges there, man. That was ninja shit right there. That guy attacked me 3 times, dodged every attack, man. That's one for the highlight reels, I tell you. And I don't know how. As I said, guys, I tend to just drift towards the right hand side. Maybe I don't know if it's something with my controller or what, but And then I just keep falling off the edge. I drift to the right every time. And as you can see, boys, I'm trying to compress my skull into my face, so then I no longer have to feel this pain. But no, I need to keep going, and we need to beat Gunda. Oh yes, I love when I hit that plunging attack. Every time I was like, yeah, alright, I'm going well, I know where I'm at. I try to take it slow, but it just never works, boys. Oh, as you can see, I'm feeling the pain. I'm feeling the pain. Yeah, this is that part, just awkwardly staring. Or just intensely staring at the fucking camera. What a fucking psycho. I'm becoming an absolute psychopath playing this run. Yeah, so guys, I hope you're still enjoying the video. I know it's a bit of a long one. I didn't really want to cut much out just because I found it, I don't know why, but I just found the gameplay fascinating, man. Like, just the way you play when you can't see, it's kind of cool. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. I know you guys love watching me fail. That's probably why you're loving it. Oh dear God. I tell you boys, if you guys just like the video just to make me go through more pain, I swear to God, I'll flip out. And there we go, yes! Yeah, show some jubilation, man. And here we go, we're going to go through. And I remember thinking, alright, if I lock on and keep my shield up, we should all be good. But, as you can see, somehow in the commotion I've lost my shield, and I don't know that. Although I'm doing some decent dodging, which is good. And again, guys, didn't know where my health was at, so I just got absolutely dropped. And man, it's painful. It's painful because, you know, it took me probably about 20 minutes just to get back to him, and you get dropped in a matter of seconds. It's fucking, you hate to hear it. You hate to hear it, that's for sure. Bloody hell. But let's get amongst it, guys. Come on. You got to rally up. You got to rally up behind me. We got to do it. We got to do it. Blindfold. God. Like, come on, man. I just wish I could tell myself to fucking get out of that corner. Oh, man. I did tell you at the start that the first 20 seconds of gameplay literally sums up the entire video. Me running into a wall. Again, guys, we've got to come up for a name for that, so let me know in the comments, what do you think we should call it when I run dead into a wall? Flat nosing? What do you reckon? Flat nosing? I don't know. You guys can come up with better, I know you can. And there I go. Jesus Christ. Oh, boys. What are we doing? What are we doing here? And I remember I just had to keep tilting my my crown up, just so I could fucking breathe properly. Man, I was building. There was a lot of heat was getting generated up in that bloody box. I tell you. Again, guys. It's just, oh, it's so painful. So what do you guys think of the remaster? I know I brought it up in my last video. And kind of well, I suppose a good comment was that, you know, for someone who hasn't played it before, it's awesome. And that's a good thing, man. I'm really glad that there's some people out there who haven't been able to play the original Dark Souls and are now getting to play it. It's going to be awesome, really. But what do you guys reckon about the remake or the remaster? I'm just going to call it a re-release because that's pretty much what it is. But yeah, I'm pretty keen to get a play of it. I'm thinking of doing a Slow Walk Pacifist of the first game when it comes out, the remaster. So what do you guys reckon? Would you like to see it? Let me know in the comments because, yeah, like I'm keen to do it. It's just, you know, if you guys want to see it, it could be interesting. Different kind of game than this one, so it could turn out very differently. And here we go, getting bloody assaulted. And what do you reckon, guys? Off the ledge? Yes. Yes, my son. So what do you reckon, boys? It's been pretty non-event so far. Just you're just watching a guy walk off a ledge a lot. But you gotta love it, man. You gotta love the challenge of not being able to see and just seeing how we go, man. It's it always goes with these kind of videos, with these challenges. I always think, you know, how do you make it interesting? And I suppose it's just innately interesting if you're a Dark Souls fan, perhaps. I don't know. What the fuck am I talking about? Who gives a shit? Let's get on with it. So I've kind of got it down now, like well, somewhat. God. No, turn back, man. Oh, no. Oh, dudes. Where am I going? Jesus Christ, boys. God help us. This is going to be an absolute train wreck. Bloody hell. I was heading the right way, but I messed up. I messed up a bit there. So guys, that's it. Once we get this drop, which I'm trying to, you can see me like preemptively trying to do the plunge attack. That's it. So we missed it there. We got him. And of course we're heading the wrong way. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter, boys. Just got to push on. Oh, boys, so he's... Alright, here we go. He's done it. He got in there. And it's always... I just get... Oh, see that? Quick cheeky shuckers in there. If you miss that, you might want to rewind. But, yeah, I don't know, boys. It's, every time I pass that fog gate, I remember I was just shitting my pants. I was like, oh, please, dudes, I was like, just please let me do it this time. And I'm actually, this isn't a bad run, to be honest. I'm doing some nice dodging. And I've fallen off the edge again. And look, I'm absolutely devastated. Absolute devastation. It's brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, man. So you got to take into account with this fucking challenge. It's really hard to breathe in my box. Now that sounded fucking rank, but it is, man. That box I've got on my head, it's really hard to breathe in that. And I was actually, it's making the challenge much harder than what it already was. It's like playing Dark Souls while suffocating and blind and deaf. Like, it's legit the entire, like, finish Dark Souls while dying. That'd be a classic challenge run. I'd like to see Lobos Jr. do that one. And there he goes, off the cliff again. And look, I'm just contemplating life. I'm fucking absolutely devastated here. Just absolutely rocked. Alright, let's get amongst. And there he goes again, boys. I feel like I could have cut like almost half the deaths in this video, and it would have been probably a 10-minute video. But I feel like you need it in there. You need to see the hardships, the trials and tribulations. If you just showed me walking to the guy, killing him, what's the point in that? You got to see what I went through. You got to see the process. No one wants to see this guy pretending that he's the greatest of all time and he just did it in the first try. That's not what it's about, boys. What do you reckon? Oh, Jesus. And so, see, I'm pretty clever. I figured out that I was in front of a wall. Fucking hell, I swang at it enough times. And so these were the worst ones where I knew I was close, but I just didn't know really where I was. But I eventually found it here, so as you can see. And this is it, I was getting amongst it now. And so what I was mainly doing here, for this, I lock on and strafe to the right. I normally hold the shield up for a bit, and then I'll do 2 hits and kind of back away a bit. So 2 hits and then shield. If I hear that he missed a shot, I'd either heal or hit him again. So that's pretty much what I was doing. I was using a lot of sound to kind of do it, which is obviously my only real choice here in this playthrough. Like, you know, you need to use your ears to figure out what you're doing. As you can see here, I've got him down to the 2nd phase, which is good. And I haven't figured out that I've got no Estus left yet. And well, it doesn't matter now because I'm bloody dead. And oh no. Trying to compress my skull again. And this is it, boys, I'm losing it. As I said, I'm losing my mind. Please send help. It's a fucking war zone in here. And it really takes it out of you, one of them. Because it comes so rarely, you know, you take death after death after death, and then you finally get to face him, and then you die, and you're just like, oh, Jesus Christ. I guess I'll get another go in another 20 minutes or something like that. It really is painful. So So I hope you guys appreciate the kind of the level of fucking just patience, I suppose. And here we see what I mean. There's tiny little geographical thing, like just that tiny little indent in the wall there, and I'm getting stuck. And they're just kind of, they're pieces of the game that you just wouldn't realise if you were playing like a normal person, and rightly so, because normal people don't run into the walls like that. So I just find that very interesting that, yeah, there's these little areas that you don't think about in your mind when you're trying to picture, okay, where would I be? They're just, and no one would in their right mind think, okay, there's that little indent in the wall at this part, like, you know what I mean? It is a lot more challenging than it might think, than you might think it is, because of little things like that. And Scrudly boy, you better heal. Oh, sick dodge. Absolutely legendary that some of these dodges and some of these shield attacks, and I didn't even know my health was low. Oh, man, absolute pain and terror. That's what you're seeing now. You're looking at a beaten, broken man right now. I'm just chatting some shit into the camera. I had to black that out. You don't want to hear the audio, guys. I've called Dark Souls many things, things that you would never repeat, things that you wouldn't want to hear. And there he goes again. Oh, man. So guys, yeah, chuck it in the comments if you've liked the video so far. Yeah, hopefully we can get this going. I hope, you know, as much as I say I don't want to do any more of this video, I kind of don't. It's bullshit. It's one of the hardest series, like hardest videos to shoot, one of the hardest to, in terms of like actually doing it. And so, yeah, I don't really want to do it, but hopefully, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy it. And remember, if we reach 100 likes, I will try to do Vort of the Boreal Valley. Just fucking slamming that wall. Trying to fucking mine some ore, boys. Imagine these enemies just like, is this fucking boy serious? Like, bro, I've never killed anyone. This guy sucks. They're just fucking going to town on me. Look at that. Did I just die from damage? Full damage. Oh no. Lord have mercy. Yeah, so guys, I want to keep this as short as many. Like, I don't want to have as many cuts as I would normally have. So obviously my slop run, I do cut a lot of shat. There's a lot of shit that goes on that I do cut it out, because otherwise it would be the longest video in known history. So what am I talking about? But yeah, so I want to keep this one kind of without as many cuts. So I want to just show you guys, you know, my reactions and how I'm playing, and just kind of everything that went down. I think it makes it all the more rewarding when we finally get there. Oh man. And that ledge, man, I've died on that ledge so many times, as you guys probably have realised by now. Yeah. Just want to kill myself right now, look. Bloody larrikin. Guys, I don't even know what to say anymore. You guys, it's pretty evident that it's just it's tedious as all balls. I'll tell you one thing though, it is good that I can kill stuff. Imagine a blindfolded slow walk pacifist. Can you imagine that right now? Oh, that would be the most fucking hell. That would be just balls. I want someone to do a blindfolded slow walk pacifist. Just get the halberds, please. That would be the greatest video of all time. Oh, fuck. Alright guys, so here we go. I found the fog gate. And as you can see, I've perked up. I'm ready to go. Will he do it this time? What do you reckon? Ooh, nice dodge. So good way too, I can tell if I'm locked on. If I swing and I hit him, then I'm pretty sure I'm locked on. And so that's why, you know, that was kind of my test. If I was swinging and missed, then I would click the R3 button in to make sure I'm locked on again. So you'll see me kind of every now and then I'll check and see if I'm still locked on. And as you can see here, I've done it where I shouldn't have, and that's just, you know, I suppose it's just the price you pay. As you can see here, I'm walking forward and I'm like, oh shit, I'm not actually locked onto him, so I better lock back on. And by that time, it's pretty much all over. I got no Estus. I got no idea. Although he's at least transforming. I try to get behind him when he transforms, but I just think in this one it wasn't me day. As you can see, I've lost the lock on. I'm just like, Gundy's like, oi prick, come back here, and I'm like, nah, no chance, boy, I'm out of here. Fucking hell, boys. I'm losing it. I'm broken. Alright guys, will he do it this turn? God damn it. This has been one of my longest videos, and I haven't even beaten Gundyr yet. This is absolute hell. It's absolute balls. But it's a classic. You gotta love it. You gotta love the challenge. And there he goes, he's got him. And he's headed straight for the corner. Oh, it's so painful. It's like a train wreck in slow-mo. You just can't look away. But you want to. By God, you want to look away, I tell you. So that's it, he's hit him. And that's what I normally do. I have a little fucking mini heart attack when I hit the guy. I'm like, oh yes. So here we go. And he's got to admit, Gundyr is pretty trash. Oh God, he's fucking grabbed me. I didn't even realise. I'm probably like still trying to attack him and stuff. Absolutely getting ragdolled. And I'm gone. That's it. It's fucking game over. Still, oh man. So I'm yeah, it does take a little bit of time, but I hope you guys kind of noticed with the other area too, like getting to the first bonfire. After a while, like you start to kind of figure out, okay, if I do one roll this way and then a roll this way and then I roll forward a bit, you know, like you start to figure out how far certain markers or like landmarks are from each other. But every now and then you still fall off the cliff, you know what I'm saying, boys? You're still flat-nosing a lot. Flat-nosing? I don't know. It's not really a good term. Come on, guys. I'm really waiting on you guys to come through here and make up a good term for running into the wall. Holy shit, I got fucking lifted there. Absolute bouncing. I'm getting bounced really heavy right now. And I think he's going to finish me off very soon. Oh! Shield up, boys, shield up. And Scrudly down. And here, yeah, this is when I realised I took off the fucking helm and I had little devil horns in my hair and I'm losing it, boys. I'm absolutely losing it by this point. You got to realise it's probably like 3 AM in the morning. I just want to fucking get through this bastard. So that was some classic Scruds right there for you. Without his banterous crown either. Fucking hell, I'm getting absolutely abused by this guy. Absolute abusal. Abusal? Nah. No chance, not a good word. So we're going to go for the plunge. As you can see, I always try to... I never time it perfectly. I always do a couple swings. As I was saying, guys, I hope you guys can I hope you guys have picked up that, yeah, like after a while I start to get the flow of, you know, which direction, and after a while it is good. So it does show that there is a bit of hope for doing more into this kind of playthrough and progressing even further into the game, because, yeah, I suppose it'll take a very long time, but after a while I'd eventually, you know, get to a point where I could get to certain areas. But God, even thinking about it makes me want to fucking throw up. So please don't like this video, guys. Don't get me 100 likes. I really don't want to do the next one. And he's gone. Oh, guys. The aggression was really coming out in this one. So I'm really starting to feel it. Really getting up to my balls in rage. So let's... Come on, let's cheer him on. Cheer me on, boys. Cheer the Scruds. I'm like talking about Scrud as if he's a different man to me. Is he? Nah, I'm the Scrud, but fucking hell, I don't even know what I'm talking about. What am I talking about, boys? It's not making sense. But really, what does make sense? We've got a dude here with a box on his head playing Dark Souls 3. That doesn't really make much sense either, so let's just get amongst. And here we go. Come on, boys. Idix Gundyr, the hardest boss in the game. Just, it's hard to sense too where my health's at. That's another big problem. I can really, like, you take a few hits and then you kind of like, well, I've pretty much got throttled. I've been abused, so I need to kind of heal. But you can't really understand. You don't really know where your health's at. It's more about like, well, I just took about 5 shots. I better heal my ass up. As you can see, guys, getting a real nice schlang on this round, really kicking his ass. I'll tell you what, I'm not doing half bad. I am not doing half bad at all. And look at that, I've lost me lock on. And that's an absolute devastation. And you can see here the defeat. It's absolutely painful. Absolute defeat right now. You're looking at a dead Scrud Munch right there. A defeated, hollow husk of a Scrud. Here we go. Back to it. There's nothing else you can do. You just got to move on, try again. And he's got him again. As I said, guys, after a while you start to kind of learn, you know, the path, and it does fill me with a bit of hope. It does fill me with a bit of hope. Anyway, let's get amongst. Let's get him. Let's take him the fuck out. I'm sick of this shit. You can see the dodging is absolute masterful. It makes me feel like a Zen fucking warrior, some kind of ninja or some shit that I know exactly when the attacks are coming. Imagine a blindfolded all parry run. That'd be absolute fucking balls. Just balls to the wall action. And here he is, he's evolved. And I've gone two-hand now, and we're really damaging him. He's been rocked to his core, as always, boys, as always. Oh, and we're getting him fucking low. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on, you can do this. Fucking cliff. The fucking cliff, boys. Oh. Absolute pain and torment. But as always, you've just got to get up and try again. That's all you have to do. That's all you can do. Is get up and try again, boys. And I've lost me rhythm a bit here. And there he goes again. And the defeat is evident. The pain is evident. The absolute heartache and the destruction that has been wreaked on my mind. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Never will I lose. I'll never be defeated, man. That's the spirit. That's the Scrud spirit right there, boys. Turn that down into a shaka's. I don't even know what the fuck. Turn that nay into a yes. And here he is, he's fucking... Look at this, he's in the zone. He's in the absolute zone. Using all of his senses, except for his eyeballs. And this corner, I seem to gravitate towards that corner a bit. But as you can see, it's a short-lived gravitation. And he's in. He's hacked into the matrix. And this is it, guys. What do you reckon? Can he do it this time? You got to get amongst. You got to get amongst. Get hyped. It's just Gundyr, man. He's worthless trash. We know it. And again, 2 shots, 2, maybe 3, and then I get that shield up and start dodging as well. He has a lot of audible cues, He's quite a loud big boy, so he makes a lot of noises, and he's into second phase now, and we're just going to keep rattling him, keep annihilating him. And he's been staggered here, but I didn't hear it because it was masked by me healing. Otherwise I would have pounced on him, you know it. You know I would have rocked him. But we're going alright here, guys. Ooh. And what do we do? We keep fighting, come on. Boys, this is getting into it, this is getting intense. And he's gonna heal, come on boys. Get amongst, this is the one. You know this is the one. Circling, circling. 2, 3. And there he goes! He does it! He does it! It's a tie! It counts though, boys, it counts! That's a win right there. And as you can see, I'm fucking hyped out. I'm hyped up. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I can't believe that lot. How can you guys believe it? That close finish. And that's right, the Ember has been restored. And that counts as a boss victory. That's a win. And Gundir's down. It was a tie. It was a close fight. But we got him. We killed him. I suppose that's the benefits of being unkindled, is that we get to come back and try again. And as always, we get back up and we try again. That's all we can do. And guys, remember, leave a like if you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you want more. And remember, 100 likes means one more crazy Scrudly video coming your way, boys. Enjoy and peace out. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next video.